Hello, my name is Lorge, and this is Late Lunch with Lorge. I am here at Barney Greengrass. I just came from after school. Barney Greengrass, also known as the Sturgeon King. Some fun facts, it's been here for over 100 years. The third generation owner, Gary, is in there right now. I've been coming here since I was in Vicho, and I continue to love this place. Hopefully I'll be coming here for many more years to come. Now let's go inside and speak to Seth.
So here we are, Late Lunch with Leo.
That's me.
Oh yeah, that's him. I'm going to be interviewing Leo Lorge on his show.
Actually, it's the other way.
Oh, it's the other way around. Sorry.
My name is Leo Lorge. I'm here.
I get that wrong every time.
We just walked in. We're in Barney Greengrass. We're gonna order some food. I'm here with Seth Herzog. He's a comedian. Has a weekly show.
Monthly. We literally just discussed that.
We
like
just
one
discussed
second,
this. It's
second ago.
monthly. He is also the starter on the Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show, which is pretty cool.
The warm-up comic. You can call it a starter or fluffer or whatever else you feel like you want to call it.
He's the starting shortstop.
The starting
Jimmy Fallon
shortstop for the Tonight Show and the softball team.
So first, we're gonna talk about Sweet.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, when you're doing comedy in front of those people, what's your favorite bit to do?
Those people?
Those people.
What do you mean by those people?
What is your favorite bit to do in front of your fans, your lovers?
My fans. Those are those people, the fans?
Yes.
So when you're saying the comedy stage, you mean my like shows in New York?
Yes.
Okay.
For Sweet.
For my show, my personal show, my favorite bit to do?
Yeah.
It's interesting you say that. At my show, I try to do new material each time, and like it used to be every week, and now it's every month. So
I actually had a thought about that because I went to see Pete Davidson, and I was wondering if each of his bits were like new and all, and if he ever repeated them. I don't know. Maybe he does. John Mulaney.
you think a comic does a whole set that sounds perfectly funny and then never does it again? Is that
it's
what
kind
you
of like
think?
wearing the same outfit the same day. Like you're coming to school feeling yourself, you know?
Right, I get that. That's what you're thinking. But do you really think that guys who like they do an album, let's say an album where it's like a special, and they do it and that's the first time they've ever done it when they tape it, and they'll never do it again? That's
No, they
that's
probably
what you think?
do it again.
Yeah, they probably do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So going back to the first question, what's your favorite bit?
Thank you. Look at you,
Hello.
keeping on
How you
task.
doing?
Hey, what's up, my friend?
Hi.
How you doing? Okay. Okay, guys. Would you like anything to drink in the meantime?
I would like a Dr. Brown's cream.
Dr.
soda.
Brown?
Can I get orange juice?
Orange juice?
And then also, can I get the Nova Scotia salmon?
Okay.
bagel
So it
with-
looks like you've
and
been
the
reading the
side.
menu already.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you
Coffee
had
too.
coffee,
Cream soda and coffee. Yeah.
coffee, cream soda, and coffee. What about for
To
you?
eat?
To eat?
I would like scrambled eggs
Mhm.
with turkey and cheese mixed in.
What kind of cheese?
Cheddar?
Cheddar, sure.
Yeah.
And any bagel? It's come with a bagel at the other
Yeah.
side? Okay.
Yeah. Everything bagel.
Everything bagel.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. For you, what kind of bagel do you eat, Tom?
Everything, please.
Everything? Sure.
Yeah.
No problem.
Two everythings.
Definitely. Maybe you want to get a combination with a stereo?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a combination.
I like
Okay.
your suggestive selling. Very impressive.
Very good. I'll run back, guys.
Interesting that you're getting turkey at a salmon place.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. All right, so back to your favorite bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. My favorite bit. I do some dance numbers that have become sort of well known. Even though I don't do them that often, to be honest with you, like maybe like a couple times a year, but people love it. Here we go. Here comes some drinks.
Here come the 2 drinks you ordered.
Yeah, I
Very
ordered 2
interesting.
drinks.
Interesting.
You like some milk?
Yeah, and sugar. So I do this Wonder Woman dance piece.
Yeah.
That's like me in a Wonder Woman outfit. I'm sure you've seen it.
I don't want it. I haven't either.
You haven't either? You've
I
seen it?
have. Maybe I have.
Have you seen it?
I tried to get it out of my head properly though.
Yeah, so that was pretty well known, and there's lots of pictures online. And it's me. I have a tearaway outfit, wearing a very tight Wonder Woman onesie. It's like a spandex onesie, and it's the old theme song from Before You Were Born. So I'm dancing to the old '70s theme song to the old show, and it's really wacky and really silly. And people who have seen it for the first time seem to like it. After that, they're like, "I've seen it," and then I get caught because I've done it twice. Anyway, so that one's a well-known one.
Yeah.
I did another one last weekend in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
You went all the way to Kansas City.
I went all the way to Kansas City for a charity event, and I performed there. And I did another dance piece, which is this James Bond spoof, where I'm completely naked behind a sheet and backlit, so you just see my outline, just my shadow.
Oh, nice.
And you know the beginning of you ever seen a Bond film before in
Yeah,
your life?
yeah.
Okay. The beginning, there's always like shadows of naked women like swimming around.
Ooh.
you never saying it's every single Bond film is the same opening, and then the same thing again. So it's like I'm sort of making fun of that, but instead of like a silhouette of a woman, it's me, and it gets really silly and really dumb. And to live and let die, which is the Wings theme from the film, it's fine. And so anyway, the stadium went nuts more than I thought they would.
They enjoyed it.
They enjoyed the outline of my balls very, 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 very much.
How was Kansas City besides that?
Love. It's a weekend I go to every single year.
Oh, for charity.
Every year for this charity event. All these actors who grew up there.
Okay.
Paul Rudd and Jason Sudeikis and Rob Riggle and Eric Stone Street and Dave Koechner put together like 30 of their friends, like comics and actors, to come, and we do a softball game, like a charity softball game.
Oh, I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah. I posted it. Yeah.
You were with Patrick Mahomes, right?
And yeah, Patrick Mahomes, who was the Chiefs quarterback, was on my team.
Who also won MVP, if anybody
He won
knows.
MVP, and he was on my team, and he's a great guy. He was really funny, even though he's super young. He's like 24 years old.
He can also throw a ball like 95 yards.
Well, he hit. I was on second when we were doing our softball game, and we're doing it in the Royals stadium where they
cool,
play,
yeah.
which is really neat. So I'm on second, and Mahomes is up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come home. Here comes Mahomes, and he pops it up. Taron Killam from Saturday Night Live catches it, and then walks up to him and goes, "Go Rams," and gives him the ball. It was pretty funny. So then Mahomes felt robbed. So then after that was our third out. We go in, we field. When we come back up, Mahomes is like, I'm hitting again because I felt robbed. So then he hit it out of the park. The second time. Mahomes did.
What is your favorite actual sweet? Like, you like brownies, you like cookies?
Oh, good question. York peppermint patties.
York peppermint patties.
Yeah.
Very specific.
I've been eating a lot of them lately. I have a problem.
Have you been asked that question and you just know to generate that answer?
No, I've never been asked that before in my
came
life.
very quick.
Because it's just when I go to the grocery store, that's what I get.
Do you have sweets for your guest on the show? Sweet?
No, I should, right?
You should
That's a really
do
good
that.
idea.
You should do that.
I don't. I pay them actual cash.
That's pretty sweet too. It's pretty
Instead
sweet
of going
too,
to buy them extra food, like another thing I have to do because I do so much as a.
Come on, Seth. I thought you were a
They
professional.
can hear. He can hear me. This sounds okay, right? Yeah, he can hear me.
Come on.
I do a lot as I'm the only producer on the show, so there's a lot to do to produce a big show like that. And I'm the only one working on it. I do everything. So I don't need another element.
So how are the twins? Are they good?
They're alive.
You think they're gonna end up being funny like you?
They are funny, kind of
One of them?
already.
No, you said
one of them will be funny. The other one won't be funny.
Do you know which one or?
No, it's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up?
It's a toss-up, yeah.
You're just gonna find out whatever?
Well, the one who I think, it's funny, so she'll grab my finger, and then if I'm looking away, she'll be like, and then when I look up, she's gonna chomp on my finger, and she's waiting for me to notice.
And then
funny.
you look up and she's like, oh.
And she's like, oh, no, there's nothing there. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't about to eat your entire finger. What are you talking about? You're crazy. It's pretty funny. Thank you. Right over here. Eggs over here.
This is for you, my friend.
That's
Thank
his. Yes, sturgeon locks. There you go. Thank you. Perfect.
You want to transition into the Fallon show? Talk about that. Good with that?
That's a little behind the scenes there for you guys.
How did you end up getting this gig as the
warm up.
The warm up, yes,
Very
that's
good.
what it's called. Not starter.
Not starter.
The warm up guy, and that was pretty cool. You interacted with the audience very well.
Thank you, buddy.
That.
How'd I get the job? Jimmy made me do it. Sort of. I mean,
So it just saw you in the street. Oh, you look funny. You got to do this.
Yes. No, we had been friends for several years before late night started.
What point did you know you were going to be a comedian, and what made you stay in comedy?
Makes me stay happy. The money. I grew up just wanting to be an actor, like a theater actor, like a real actor. That's what I always thought I was going to do. And when I came to New York, that's what I was doing. I was doing a lot of theater. And I was doing comedy on the side because I loved the art of stand-up, and I loved just doing it. I loved watching it. So I was doing it kind of on the side as like a hobby, but I really wanted to act. But it wasn't until 4 years into doing theater here in New York, I was like, I should just do stand-up. I'm really happy doing it. So I just started doing stand-up. I just started concentrating on stand-up only, and it really opened up a lot of doors.
Strictly stand-up.
And it opened up a lot
And
of
when
doors.
did your show
Just one
Sweet
does.
open?
Well, that had to do with, I was producing another show called The Industry Room with other friends. We were doing a weekly show with other friends. I got a taste of what producing and promoting a weekly show is, and that's the good and bad, and how fun it is, and how hard it is. And then those friends moved to LA.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, now I don't have a weekly show anymore. But a lot of my friends missed it. They're like, we loved having someone to go every week to see you and hang out. So then I started my own show.
Nice. You know the photos outside of Barney Greengrass with all those famous people?
Yeah, I want you to name 2 of them. I don't think you can.
Adam Sandler,
He's out there? Mm-hmm.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
Very good.
and
You're killing it.
Jesse Park. Sarah Jessica Parker.
See, he knew them cold.
Same thing.
He knew them cold.
Knew him cold.
You know, the star of Sex and the City, Jesse Park.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Oh, we are? What's
Doesn't-
up? What's on my dream board?
I mean, I'd really rather not talk about this, but if my mom is gonna make me, let's go for it.
There should be a graphic that comes that says things my mom makes me do.
All right, so now we are on to the section of things that my mother makes me ask. I was wondering what was on your dream board.
It tickles me so much that she makes me say the word dream board. What are things I still want to do? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of things I want to write. I'm writing a show about an experience I had in college.
What's the experience?
I was hired as a mascot, a groundhog. I had to play I had to walk around like a groundhog outfit.
Is this real?
This is 100% real, and I had to. It was just to promote restaurants as in general. It was called Eat Out Ed.
Eat Out Ed.
I was called Eat Out Ed. I was a groundhog, and I had to promote just restaurants as like a general concept.
Okay.
And a lot of wacky shit happens when you walk around the world in a mascot outfit. Weird things happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'm working on. I've pitched a bunch of other shows, other TV shows I'm pitching around that I want to get off the ground. I starred in a film called Boy Band that came out a couple months ago. If you guys want to catch that, it's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, it's on Google, Vudu, anywhere you would rent a film. It's a very funny movie about a boy band that's too old to be doing it. Dave Hill, Jordan Carlos, Steve Agee, and I'm one of the dudes. Yeah.
Hey, how do you think that I've changed since I was 8 years old?
You're becoming your father more and more.
Thank you.
For real.
My father's a good person.
I love Maury. He's my favorite. But the more I see you now as like an older dude, I'm like, wow, you're really becoming Maury in like a kind of a great way.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll end on that note. This was a great interview. I'm Leo Lorge signing off from Late Lunch with Leo Lorge, and this is
Seth Herzog. You couldn't remember. We're gonna do a cheers. Late lunch. Mmm.
Oh, that orange juice kills me every time.
Give it up for Seth Herzog, everybody!